This is Jordan Tower with JT News. Make sure you smash that like button, smash that subscribe, and let's get right into the news. Well, Dolla ign defends Diddy in a new snippet of a song. Why? He says, don't say no Diddy around me, that's my dog, or something like that. I was like, whoa, buddy, what are you hiding? Why are you defending him? Or maybe he's just trying to be different. He's trying to take the Kanye approach and just be different on everything. I don't know. Kanye warned us about Diddy, though. He was kind of a prophet in that one. Well, Sexy Red defends herself. So this guy on the right, his name is Gucci Third Leg. He's an OnlyFans star, right? If you know what I mean. And then the girl to the left is a girl that was in a lot of his videos. And he often brags about smashing like 3,000 girls. This girl accuses him of giving him an STD. So a lot of guys have smashed the same girls that Gucci Third Leg has, especially this girl on the left. There's a couple YouTubers that are very scared right now. But Sexy Red brought Gucci Third Leg out on one of her shows, so people are thinking, oh, they might have smashed before. She came out and defended herself on this. Let me play it. She said something. Probably something vital.
Why every time y'all see me with a nigga, y'all think I'm fucking him? Like, can I just chill? Can I hang out? God, I'm a grown-ass gang.
She says she's a super freak, though. She's like...
It's the superhero. Leave me alone. Okay,
so when you put out the image that you're a sex fanatic, right? And there's lots of pictures of them together and everything. I just don't want to post that, but that people are gonna assume that. She probably didn't sleep with him. Let's be honest. You don't sleep with everybody you're in a picture with. She's famous, okay? Everybody wants to be around Sexy Red right now because she is popular. But nah. Charlamagne walks back his claims that Drake got washed. He says he actually could fake like he won on the Kendrick Lamar thing because he only truly engaged with Kendrick Lamar on the Hard Part 6. I don't know about that. They did some direct, his thing was like, oh, he did battle 20 people at once. You're going to cut Drake slack now, Charlamagne, when you were popping bottles when he lost to Kendrick he's like, I know he really lost, Well, wait, what? I'm confused, man. It's like Charlamagne's all over the place, man. I don't know. It's hard to he's such he's like a robot for like corporations too. He really just blindly defends politicians, corporations, and everything. He's not an open thinker to me. Plus, this is a guy who tormented people for years, right? And that's what he's famous for. And now all of a sudden, he's a good guy about mental health. But see how much money he's making off of mental health? Think about that. He's making a ton of money off that. I'm not saying it's not an important problem, but it's an excuse for him for everything. And he makes tons of money with it. Tons of money. So Jaguar Wright, Jay-Z thing. Guess who talked about it today? Well, you got it, Dame Dash. Okay, Dame Dash is basically on the new network, NU network. That's his, right? He always used to go after everybody for being a chatty patty and this and that, right? Now he's a chatty patty on his network because he's like, well, this is the only thing that's going to work on this network right now is me talking about all these situations, especially Jay-Z. Now, he has a right to be mad about the Jay-Z stuff. I always say that, right? Jay-Z didn't do Dame Dash right, and I think that's what broke Dame Dash right there. That and the Rachel Roy thing. Those two things being stolen from him. The Rockefeller and the Rachel Roy clothing line. I think that broke him. He works very hard. He's very, very disrespectful, but he does make people rich around him, right? And he's a hard worker, and he does care about people, even though he is disrespectful. I think that's what broke him right there. So he hasn't... You can only take so much, man. He put decades in with this stuff. He's never really been the same since, I have to be honest, you know. Young Dro addresses a friend for laughing while he discusses battle with addiction. He's talking about when he OD'd, almost died, and I think his daughter was on drugs at one point, and he blamed himself. Now, everyone's laughing here, but one guy continues to laugh too much in the background. He threatens to slap him. It's one of T.I.'s friends, and had to be diffused really quickly at the Breakfast Club. He was about to slap the guy. Pharrell says writing the song Happy broke him as a person. I think he's very dramatic. I'm going to be honest with you. Now, I think this is the part that broke him. He said writing the song Happy broke him. What broke him was he was hired to write this song by Despicable in the studio, right? And everything he wrote wasn't good enough. So they kept saying no, and that's what broke him, to be honest with you. I think that's the part of the process that broke him. But he had to make it sound like, no, I had to dig deep within myself to write this song about being happy. It was almost being sarcastic, about being so happy. It's sarcastic. And I was like, okay, buddy. You might have lost your mind at one point. I mean, see the way he's dressing lately. A zest monster. Okay? It's a little weird. All right, so this is Kelsey's ex and the guy that's dating Taylor Swift, right? Okay. I'm sorry. I'm not a huge sports guy. Taylor Swift. All right, pull it up. So we got I think it's Travis Kelce, right? Yeah. Okay. So he was dating this girl. What's her name? Kayla Nicole, right? Okay. So she does an interview, and she's like, "Oh, he wanted to go 50-50 on the bills." And I'm like, "Do I, as a girlfriend, right?" And she said, "Do I look like a 50-50 girl?" Nasty comment. You're dealing with a toxic woman at that point, right? Like, it's never going to work. It's never going to be enough, right? So Cameron and Mace make the point that was just a toxic, nasty comment. Like, it just seems like, nah, you're going to be a problem, right? So they both said, I would say no, even though she's pretty, no. And they go on to make the point that, well, you're not in the picture anymore. And now he's with a girl that will definitely go 50-50 with him, Taylor Swift. And she's gone. So now her claim to fame is that she dated him, but he's moved on to a girl that values him, It's not a good storyline for her, is it? Then, this is this woman's identity now, man. Tia Mowry. She gets emotional over a wedding ring from Corey Hardick. I never hear him talk about their divorce, right? But she's all emotional over the wedding ring and everything. And honestly, man, I'm beginning to think that, why she's crying? She knows she was the problem. She was probably the problem in this relationship. And she ruined her marriage with whatever it was. You never know. But maybe she realizes she was the problem now, because she keeps crying. We've heard to hear about this for years, Soulja Boy walks back claim that he was the first rapper to fly an airplane, because Ludacris questioned him in the comments. He said, I saw your video. Oh, yeah. He said, Ludacris said, because Ludacris did it first. And he actually flew the plane in the sky. All Soulja Boy did was sit behind the gear thing before it took off. Sorry, buddy. The director of iRobot claims that Elon copied him with the robot's looks and everything. So what? You couldn't make the robots actually work. You made a movie about it. Elon made it a reality, which is very scary, I'm going to be honest. But it's scary out here. Robots are going to start taking over. Gucci Man does a symphony performance. OJ the Juice Man, Rocco comes out. Bunch of people come out. It's pretty dope. Tia Kemp. Well, her son got shot in a drive-by the other day. I thought it might have been the son with Rick Ross, but it wasn't. It was another guy. He came to the hospital and actually banned her from the hospital because she was, going crazy. So she was banned. I don't know. Things are starting to add up. Oh, gosh. Mano's announcing he has a new series coming out. I mean, bro, we saw the trailer. It's Chano. Trash. I'm sorry. I liked Mano before until the whole chain incident, honestly. With Troy Ave. That was corny, bro. 2 years ago, I was like, I'm done with Mano, bro. What was that, a year ago or 2 years ago? Where he admitted to stealing Troy Ave's chain off the floor after the Irvington Plaza thing. What's this? Oh, yeah. Mini Diddy's out partying. Well, we'll see how that develops. Anyways, guys, this is Jordan Tower with JT News. Make sure you smash that like button, smash that subscribe button. I will check you guys in the next one. Peace.